Hey everybody, Adam here. Welcome to our latest Lego room update video. Really excited about the progress we've been making here in the room. As you can see, all of the tables that our Lego City and trains are going to sit on have been completed, and they're looking really great. We have ended up with 5 of the 4 feet by 8 feet tables. And then we made 2 4 feet by 4 feet tables that are currently sitting at the end here. I liked that size for those 2 tables just to give us a little more flexibility. We can move them around the space a bit and use them in different capacities depending on changes that we make to the layout. And you'll notice that with the tables here, we've got this little trough that runs along the edge on both sides. And the reason that is there is because Lego base plates are 10 inches across. And so that extra inch on each side, I'll be filling that in. And that'll let us have a perfect 5 base plates across each table, which will be really great. And the other thing that trough will allow us to do is I'm going to put in some strategic boards in a few places to allow the trains to go back and forth across the tables. So, for example, down here at the end, we're going to have a board here that will go across and span the gap, and aiming for that board to be 22 inches across. So there'll be an inch on either side, and we'll have 20 inches in the middle, which will let us have 2 base plates across there. And it'll probably be between 1 and 2 feet this way, so that we can get, sort of maximum room to bridge stuff across the tables, and trying to keep things in the aligned by base plate width so that we don't end up with extra bits of wood hanging out that we can't put stuff on. And we'll probably end up with at least 4 of them. 1 here, 1 over here, 1 here, and then 1 behind me at the beginning of this row of tables to allow things to bridge back and forth. Might end up putting 1 in the middle somewhere, depending on how the interior train tracks work out. But at the very least, we want them on the perimeter there to allow for easy bridging of trains across tables. And that will mean that we have to do some ducking back and forth to get under the tables, but I think it'll be worth it in the end. We'll get the long walkways to access, the city very easily. But those bits of wood will really help with the trains moving around in a stable, secure way. So next up is going to be, finishing that off and starting to lay out the test train track to see how see how that works with the new tables. Really looking forward to doing that. I think it's going to look really cool. And, it's one of those things that, I've seen it in my head. I've done some test layouts on the floor, but seeing it actually in action this week is going to be really cool. So that's one of the big things coming up for the week. And a lot of my, I'm trying to aim for all the curves to be the wider turnouts here, so that we can run really big engines, long trains, and keep it all relatively smooth. So that is one of the big goals and features of what I'm aiming for. So we'll see how that plays out with the tables the way they are currently. Other projects that we have on the go this week, once we're good on the test train layout, we will be doing, we have to finish painting this wall here. But I want to make sure that we're solid on where the tables are first before we commit to doing that part of the work. And some people have asked, I expect that we're going to put some Lego artwork and various things up on that wall once we're done, but we need to get the city solid underneath it first, get it painted, and then we'll start putting some things up there. The other big thing that we're going to start diving into this week is sorting. So really happy, we've shown this before with how the sorting and storage corner of the room is looking. So we need to start diving into sorting out the bricks, rebuilding sets and things that are that came from the move in our bins. So keep an eye out for the next installment of our storage videos to see how that's progressing and what bins we're using and why we're using them and how they're working out. And then it'll be, really diving into getting the city starting to take shape. I've had a few questions about what we're planning on putting in the different areas of the city layout. I expect that we're going to have a modular area. I'd like to have possibly a castle area, maybe some Ninjago in a particular area of the city. I'd like to do some train station work as well and having some, kind of a train yard. So I've got lots of ideas around how that will take shape. So I'll do a video in the coming week or two here as well, kind of laying out the design of what I'm looking to achieve there and how that will look. But we do have a lot of space ultimately to play with, and I'm really excited about the possibilities of that space and what we should be able to achieve. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please make sure to do that so that you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. And if you have any comments, suggestions, or thoughts on things that we should try out in our Lego room, ideas about our Lego city, or just, general thoughts you want to share, please feel free to comment below. Look forward to reading those. And thank you very much for your time. We look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care. Bye.